So life as a touring artist now.
Yeah.
What's it been like? I mean, this year has been crazy.
Yeah, it has been crazy, but it's been great. I mean, it really takes a lot of time to figure out, you know, your life on tour, because it really is like your life on tour. You're living out on the road, so you know it takes time to figure it out. But I mean, since we're coming up on South by Southwest again, which literally marks like a year of me going to South by and then being on tour, which I had never been on tour before. So, I mean, the things I've learned in a year.
Yeah, so like what? What would have been the hardest things to get used to? What would have been the easiest things to get used to?
The easiest things to get used to are probably like playing for, you know, sold out crowds. I mean, that's easy to get used to because it's fun
Yeah.
and meeting my fans that are great. The hardest things are probably just trying to figure out, like, you know, it's not normal. Like you don't go to sleep at night and then, you know, get a full night's sleep every night and then get up for work. It doesn't really work that way. Like sometimes you have to get up and do like 6 a.m. radio or 6 a.m. TV and then go back to sleep and then get up for another interview and then go back to bed and then like get up for like, you know, a show at 11 o'clock at night. So, you know, there's like, it's just a crazy schedule and you're always moving. You're constantly like leaving. You're never staying in one place, so.
And you want to bring a little puppy into this world with you?
Yes.
When does this dog arrive?
Well, she's already arrived, but
Oh, okay.
I don't get her. She actually, yesterday, she's 8 weeks, so all the other puppies are being taken, and she'll be there until she's 10 and a half weeks, because I'm not going to get her until after South by Southwest, so
Right.
March 17th.
It makes sense to not bring the dog to South by. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I actually thought about it a lot to bring her like right on tour, but I don't know, I just think it's a little bit too much for, you know, her being like a little baby.
So talking about writing on the road, have you been able to write? Like, I know some people can write on the road, some people can't, now that you've been this full-fledged touring artist for a year.
I'm not going to say that I can't. I haven't yet. But I don't think that I think I'll be able to if I want to. It's just kind of, you know, there's so much going on. And when I wrote the record, there wasn't like so much going on, so I had all this time to write. So it's definitely a new part of my life to try and figure out how to make time to write when I'm, you know, constantly doing touring and doing promo and shows. So.
Did you write the record in the studio, or was it like written before?
Most of the songs were written before I went into the studio and produced them, just in my apartment.
And then you have guys like Ryan Tedder, DJ Premier. What do they bring differently to songs from a guy who's a musician as opposed to a DJ? Like, how do you work with them differently?
Well, with Premier, we went in and we kind of wrote something over, you know, a track that he was. I can't say a track that he had because that's not how he works. He makes things like on the fly. He samples and makes things on the fly, which is incredible. So, you know, I wrote over, you know, something that he was making when I was in New York. And then with Ryan, I had already written Last Love Song. And he believed in the song enough to want to produce it. So, which was also an amazing experience because he's like a genius, and I had never seen any producer work like him. Like he came in with like notes on like what he wanted to do, and we were gonna like do it, which is, you know, and I was just like, what about this? Like trying to get something in, you know, because he's a madman, but he's a genius. So.
What two songs are you going to play for us today?
We're going to play 365 and then my single, Put the Gun Down.
What is the inspiration behind? Let's start with 365, because you say the word blacktop in it in the first line. And I notice there's another tune on the record, Blue Eyes Blind, also starts with blacktop in the first line.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that.
That's what I'm here for.
In the blacktop. Wow.
So what's with the word blacktop? Why do you like that word?
Sexy.
It is a sexy word.
The blacktop. I mean, I would just think of the blacktop as like, I mean, you could think of the blacktop like out in the cold winter, but to me, I guess in both songs, I'm kind of talking about it like, you know, in the summer in some sense. So.
Like the street.
Yeah, the street.
I like it. It's a bluesy word.
Yeah.
So 365, what is it about? Where did you get the inspiration from?
You know, I think that my songs are very straightforward and very honest. So when it comes to like talking about the stories behind the songs, I usually don't really go into depth with them. It's about waiting for somebody for a long time, you know.
It's a breakup record.
Yeah.
Except for one song, Move Like You Stole It. That's the happy one. It's the happy tune on the record.
Yeah, it's the hooking up song.
Yeah, exactly. And Put the Gun Down, the big hit single. Where's that one come from? Even though you just said you don't like talking about them.
No, it's okay. I'm just saying I can give a little bit, but it's a song about feeling very vulnerable to another person being able to take the person that you love from you.
Before we play these songs, I ask 5 quick questions, 1-word answers.
Okay.
Well, actually, we're going to do 6 because someone tweeted me one and I was like, okay, I'll throw it in there.
Okay.
Road or studio?
Studio.
Lennon or McCartney?
Lennon.
When you hear a song, what usually hits you first? Lyrics, melody, or rhythm?
Melody.
Song you've written you're most proud of?
Last Love Song.
Cool. And this is the one from Twitter. ZZ Top or M Ward?
ZZ Top.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. And in 1 word, ZZ Ward.
Dope.
Dope. I like it. Let's play some tunes.